And I'm live. Hello. And happy Thursday. How is everyone today? Let's see. I already had somebody in in the chat before I went live. Who was Barbara Parrish? Says, morning, Heather. Morning. How are you? How are you doing today? Let's see. Haven't quite seen you around lately. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone is okay. I hope everyone who has been affected by the storm is all right. Who has been in here before. We are fine, by the way, because even though we live in Tampa Bay, Florida, we got, for the most part, a lot of us got super lucky because it kind of skirted our area. That said, some people that I know have been affected by by the storm, including some people that I know, at least a couple people that I know. Their houses were affected, let's just say. But anyway, let's see. Also, Jordan, hello, happy Thursday. And Stacy V came in. Hello, good morning. We also have Pasqua. Says, hey guys. Hello. Or hey. Jordan, it just missed us. So we lost power for a little while, but a few miles west, they got flooding. Yeah, same here. If you don't mind, if I ask, I'm just curious. Are you in Florida too? Sorry, you don't have to answer that if you don't want. Also, so basically same here. We lost power. Let's see. We lost power Thursday night about 8 o'clock, and then I had a thing over the weekend, but that was already planned. But our apartment complex and most of the city we live in lost power. So our power came back on Saturday afternoon, somewhere about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, something like that. And then we also didn't have water for Saturday. I think starting that started Friday morning. That's right. We woke up to no water Friday morning, and it didn't come back on until Saturday afternoon. So anyway, we are completely fine. Okay, moving on. The Neuro Curiosity Club, which I love your name, your channel name. Hi there. I'm working on pages for my upcoming summit for my business. Oh, very cool. Awesome. So I've got some things going on, but I'm going to look at just a couple more comments, I guess. North Carolina. Yeah, I have a brother in North Carolina, but doesn't look like they got much, particularly where he was. They were very lucky, of course. In his area, they just lost power for a few hours. That's it. But they're very lucky because there were lots of areas, within an hour of them, like say Asheville. That's just awful about Asheville, and so many really cool towns. Well, at least they were. Towns in that area. So anyway, so I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad there are many folks who are just fine after the storm. So, hello, Michael Krantz. Hello, I'm new here working on editing a draft from last year's Nano. Hi, welcome. It's nice to have you. And we have Shannon, SD Houston. Hi, all made friends the like button. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Shannon here, she also runs sprints and does a lot of interesting things, including the AuthorTube writing conference. Let's see, this coming will be the 3rd. Am I remembering that correctly? I think that sounds right. So it's her brainchild. So yeah, thank you so much, Shannon. I hope you have a good day. I'll try to pop in. I do believe you're streaming as well, and I'll check that out. Pop in and if you are still going, click the like button. So yeah, I've had some things going on this morning. Hello. How are you? Excuse me. I don't know. I might still have a little bit of hoarseness here and there from my event over the weekend. I spoke at a con that's local to me, so my voice has been coming and going ever since. No con crud, no. But so far so good. Let's see. And Stacey Coates came in. Hello, good morning. Hope you're well. And Shannon is working on revisions for a curse of Wings and Gems. Thank you. I almost said the wrong one. So it is essentially, it's a series, but they're also standalones. Are they just standalones, or are they? Yeah. Please define us. Define that for us. Excuse me. Because now I'm having not remembering that very well. The con was really amazing. If you live in Florida, you may know about Necronomicon Tampa. Let's clarify that. Necronomicon Tampa, because this is the Necronomicon that is in Tampa Bay. Excuse me. Actually, it is Florida's oldest con, and I guess I can say we're proud of that. As I'm a voting member of the the organization that runs it, which is the Stonehill. Where's my flyer? The Stonehill Science Fiction Association. I wanted to say that correctly. It says here, 44 years of fun and bringing together people with interests in the many facets of science fiction, fantasy, and horror media. Stonehill.org is the website. Okay, so that's kind of what I was trying to say. Standalones in a series, that's the term. Part. The first 3 books all happen at the same time with 3 brothers, and they cross over into each other's stories. Thank you for that. Thank you for clarifying that, because you're happy, because yeah, and absolutely, that's that, and you should be, because you've been doing so well since starting your channel. Lots of great stuff. She's got a podcast, all kinds of stuff. The Neurodiversity Club. I need to work on writing content for my Making Money as a Leftist program, but I also want to work on my astrological fiction book. How interesting. Wow. So of course I am doing neither. Maybe once we get started, you'll get some gumption. So anyway, it is 12 after already. I'm going to go ahead and do some quick introductions. If you're new here, my name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and I am a writer, editor, and artist. And I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Maybe that's what I need. And what I like to say is what ties all three of those things together is my love of fantasy and science fiction. I promise I don't think I'm sick. No Concrete, no Concrete. Excuse me. So, okay, so I often say what ties all three of those things together is my love of fantasy and science fiction. So, real quick, the quick version. What's the quote from the movie? The short version is that as a writer, I have my main work in progress is a novel. As a creative writer, is a novel that is essentially a women's fantasy that has elements of YA fantasy and epic fantasy, and all of that's on a mythology base. Which was inspired by some genealogical research I was doing on myself. And so I thought of this character who was actually a teen who was doing the same thing, was doing some genealogical research and found out some secrets, essentially. So anyway, so there's that. And then as an editor, I am a freelance line editor, copy editor, and proofreader, and I also do sensitivity reading. Sensitivity / conscious language reading can also be called editing. And then also there is a kind of a large umbrella when it comes to that. But one aspect of that is authenticity reading. And I'm going to, let's see. And sorry, I was getting distracted with the chat. So yeah. I'm going to just move on because I'm getting stopped here and I'm starting to stutter. So I'm moving on. Let's see. As an artist, I love working with watercolors and other water-based media. And I have actually Ko-fi, where I do have some things. Everything is listed below, but I think I'll probably go ahead and pop my link tree in the chat. But it is 1:15, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and grab a timer. I have my Pomodoro Kitty, still up from Tuesday. Sharing that. Make it super easy. Okay, so today I do have essentially some client work that I need to do. And I've got an email to finish, and I need to do some copy editing. And that is like my most urgent things I need to do today. That said, I also need to get into my into my other project that is related to my editing, but it's also related to my writing, which is currently called the Faerie, Faerie, in other words, the Celtic Otherworld glossary and guide for writers. Which is coming. I'm more information is forthcoming, but I hope to get into that sometime today. All right. Okay. So that settles that for my to-do list that is in my head now. All right. So I'm going to finish up an email and and go from there. And I'll see how everything goes. Alrighty. Well, before I click the start button, remember to drink your water, because apparently I need to do that, and I might take somebody's advices in the chat that I'm not looking at, and I might also make myself some tea, maybe some chamomile or something. Put a little lemon in it or something, maybe some honey. Yes, I completely agree. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get our first sprint started, everybody. In just a second, just remind everybody, I will be putting up a poll during the first sprint for however long we want the second sprint. Okay. Now we're going to get things started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The sprint. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do something. I did this the other day too. 1 second. That went very fast, Pascal. Let's see. Yes. I'll put up the poll now. That's fine. Right? So would you guys like, for the second sprint, would you like, please let me know what you did, but you can also let me know if you want, what length you want of a sprint. 1 second. Sometimes those longer sprints are, they just come in handy. So, please let me know what you think, and we will get things adjusted for that. Might have to move my camera slightly so we can, because the lighting has changed in here. I guess it's getting a little dark outside. Let's see. So, yes, I did get myself some tea, and I worked on that email. Not quite done. I'm almost done with it, but I'm trying to be trying to make it the way I want it before I send it off. So it's in a, it was sent from a prospective client. So speaking of that, if you have a question regarding editing, the editing process, or anything related to that, you can drop me a line in the chat, or if this is after it's live and you're watching the replay, thank you. You can also do that in the comments, or you can also DM me. Here, let me make myself a little bit bigger, I guess. So yeah. If you're interested in becoming a client, you can message me on any of my social media to get started. You can also email me. And some of the, I do believe my email address is in my bio on my channel, as well as it's in a few other places. I do believe it's, I guess I could mention it, but essentially it's my name and Gmail. So yeah. Okay, I hope I won't get inundated with spam. Anyway, my Linktree, that is a great way to get in touch with me, is by DMing me on my social media, which are all in my Linktree. So, Stephanie Bandrowski, hopping in to poop the like button, hoping to be back after school drop off. Awesome. Thank you very much, and I would love to have you, if possible, when you get back. Okay. Also, Kate M came in and said, good morning, hit the like button, and I'll be in and out during the sprints. Today I'll work on chapter 4 edits. Awesome. And again, yes, I agree that did go very fast. See, yeah, sometimes the 25 minutes are more of a warm-up sort of deal. So, yeah. All right. I'm going to pause that one. Just stop that for just a moment. And so I can take a look take a look at the poll. Looks like everybody wants 30 minutes. I've got 73%, so I'm going to end the poll there. Excuse me. And set things back up again. Sounds great. That seems quite unanimous. So, okay. 30 minutes it is. So, I'm getting that all set. All right. Okay. Also, Nicole Ford Thomas is in. Hello. That sprint, I made lunch for myself. And read a Bog Hag submission. Today is a Bog Hag Admin Day. So that is all about, it's an anthology that Nicole Ford Thomas started. You mentioned this the other day. So if I'm remembering correctly, October 15th is the deadline for short stories. And the theme is Bog Hag. Please let us know if there's anything I left out or anything you want to. I can pop something in the chat for you if you want. If you don't have a wrench, if you are not an admin today. So, okay. A couple more. Comments in the chat. Let's see. Did a set of knitting rows and a point in uni work. I am so tired of it today, but if I keep going, I might finish the subject tonight. Awesome. That's right. Sometimes, it is hard, but sometimes kind of pushing through a little bit can really help. Yes. The Neuro Curiosity Club got my next module of my course outlined. Awesome. So that's a good start. I also finished a page for my summit, having a very hard time focusing today. Yeah, I can understand. So hopefully the sprints help. Oh, and the light changed. Look at that. So yes, let's just say I feel you on all the levels. I mostly want to talk as far as community spaces for the most part about heart breathings today. That said, I'm also an admin to some other groups. I really love supporting neurodiverse authors. And there is a link below if you're interested in some groups regarding that. Anyway, back to heart breathings, because these sprints are hosted by the Heart Breathings Writing Community group on Facebook. And I will be popping some links all about heart breathings momentarily. Usually I try to do that during the second sprint. So, and Nicole Ford Thomas says, yep, October 15th is the deadline. If something happens, I will send it along. If not, life happens. So yes. Oh, okay, real quick. Speaking of heart breathings, has anyone found the Preptober info? Yes. Because I'm an admin. Yes, it is in there. It should be. I've seen some people have it, but I don't think I've received it yet. So what was I seeing? I think there was a short, I think, that Sarah put up. I don't know. I saw something about that this morning. So yes, I do believe it was a short. if I'm remembering correctly, or anyway, it is there. It should be there in the Google Drive, if I'm remembering correctly. And there we go. Stacy V also says it's in the Google Drive. So yeah, hopefully you can get to that okay. I do need to take this phone call, so unfortunately I have to go ahead and get this started. So sorry. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's print, guys. Sorry. Wait a minute. Okay, how did everybody do? I had to take that personal phone call. It took a lot longer than I thought it would take, but I did do some sharing of some heart breathing things, and and I had some warm tea, so with honey in it. So okay, I definitely liked the 30-minute sprint. That worked out very well. I think we did talk while I was before the sprint started a little bit about this, the Preptober, the Preptober planner. It should be in the Google Drive, yeah, and looks like Kate's going to print it off today. Stacy needs to go look. And Kate wants to buy some more stickers and fun washi tape. That sounds fun. Absolutely. I'm gonna see if I can dig out some more washi tape. I know I have a bunch somewhere. I have a few rolls right in my cart here though. So there's that. So I've got a little package of Bow Bunny washi, and some of it has typewriter letters on. So that might work. Yeah, and just some fun colors. So I got that anyway. But I have more. I have Halloween related washi somewhere around here, but I do have some orange and pinkish washi as well. I've been using lately. So anyway, so I definitely got the email that went out about the Preptober workbook, and also like just about a couple minutes later, Sarah put up a video about it. So there is that. So yeah, and again, I wanted to put in some things about heart breathings. So this sprint has been brought to you today by the Heart Breathings Writing Community Group on Facebook. So right here, this is a link to the Google Calendar, and that is through the website. And there's all kinds of information on all of the events going on as well there. And so I also popped in some other things, and yeah, let's see. One second, I have to plug in my laptop. So yeah. So anyway, my phone call did take me longer than I thought it would, but yeah, everything's fine. I just had some information I needed to talk to hubby about something. So yeah, Diane's sprint is at 2:00 Eastern. So I'm going to have a wrap-up sprint of, I think I'm going to do 25 minutes. I'll start that in just a second here. Kate M., that was great. Added to the chapter. Almost done, so I can move on to chapter 5 and 6. Very cool. Awesome. Stacy Coates, I printed out the notebook, and now I am watching the video. No writing was done, but I will get there. Absolutely. Okay, yeah. Preptober, for me, yeah, like I say, I have some things that I hope I will be completing this month. If there's any way I can have at least some kind of soft launch of my fairy guide, writing guide, that would be great. So let's see here. I'm going to stop that timer and reset it. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do a 25-minute wrap-up sprint. So, let's see. Yeah, that's still happening. One thing I might do, just because I looking at something else here. I might go ahead and do a COVID test, because why not? Sometime today. Since I've got a little something going on with my throat. Let's see. I don't think I mentioned this yet. Michael, I'm editing a very intense part of my book. Awesome. The meow of your timer was a great way to break the tension. Awesome. Awesome. Nicole Ford Thomas, next sprint, excuse me, I will be writing a pen pal letter and having lunch while I brainstorm this week's newsletter. Awesome. Yeah. So, oh, hi, Bonnie. Hey, how are you doing? Yeah. So, I would like to, if I can possibly do that, that would be great if I could launch it somewhere around October. And when I went and looked at one of my calendars, it looks like it falls on a Thursday. So that's good timing. Yeah, so I'm just wrapping up some things with it, really, some aspects of it, and arranging for a few things. So, oh, great, wonderful. I'm glad. I'm very glad you're doing great. That's awesome. If you feel like DMing me, feel free, because I'd like to chat. Okay, so now we're just about to start our third and final sprint. Please ignore the, the banner below where it says sprint number 1. I'll change that momentarily. So I'm going to have more tea, probably some water as well, and try to get get back into what I was doing. Oh, I also did get into Discord, and and what else did I do? Oh, I popped some things in the chat. So, all right. Well, I'm going to get the last sprint started, everybody. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Do whatever you need to do for yourselves, everybody. If you haven't gotten up yet and need to and are able, walk around, stretch, do those things. See you on the other side. Okay, how did everybody do? What did everybody do? So yeah, I was trying to. Let me back up. I was trying to get some information regarding that email that I was doing, that I was working on earlier, and I was in the admin group. I also had to step away for a little bit. I need a bio break, and I got some information about some stuff going on, including um, the Preptober, some things going on that Stacy and Nicole are talking about, but I'm not going to go into that right now. But yes, for sure, the annual Preptober planner is, and I quote from this is from the email Sarah sent out. The annual Preptober planner is ready and inside the Heart Breathing's resource library for you right now. Woohoo! So the folder is at the top of the Google Drive, and inside there's a mixed version with the Sunday monthly calendar as well as a Monday start version. There are digital versions for your iPad or tablet, so that's cool. I'll return that phone call in just a second, but let's see. There we go. So and yeah, so just a few, I was able to get some work done during these sprints. So thank you so much for coming, everybody. And so yeah, whoops. Let's see. Yuki read the same text 5 times and then decided in it. Yeah, I understand. So that was, with all this other stuff going on, that was kind of me as well. I was just kind of was a little bit distracted. Anyway, Pasqua worked in book 2. Count won't stop jumping on the keyboard, so I'm trying to write on my mobile. There you go. That hopefully that works out for you. Stacy Coates changes they made from last year. Anyway, okay. Yeah, check it out. If you don't get their emails, you can. I guess you can go to their website and find out more information about what's going on. Okay, so whoops, StreamYard jumped. Let's see this. Mama Maggie Ward says, this is my 8th Preptober, 9 heart breathings in a row. I think I enjoy Preptember and Preptober more than, because world building for the win. You got to do it. You got to do it. Thanks for the sprints. Be blessed. Happy scribbling. Thank you so much for coming, Maggie. Maggie does independent sprints and is just a generally awesome person who knows a lot about self-publishing, has self-published many books. Many. Heidi got some research done for my novel. Thank you for the sprint. You're welcome. Awesome. Nicole finished lunch and the letter and have a great head start on my newsletter. Thank you for the sprints. You're welcome. Yuki, world building is great. Thank you for the sprint. You're welcome. I'm not quite sure what you're agreeing with. Oh, is that about Maggie? I'm not sure. Anyway, Jordan, I got distracted listening to my playlist. Oh, that's okay. Maybe you needed that time. I need to call somebody back, and so I need to go. But I hope everyone has a wonderful day. I regularly stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. For heart breathings. That said, on a rare occasion, I will do some pop-up streams on my own. Every once in a while, I'll even have a co-host. We will see what October brings. So I am still working in planners for October, actually, but I hope to have some things. I would like to show some of my planner in some spaces. So at any rate, I have to go, so I will see everybody later. Please take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you next week. All right. Hold on 1 second. Have a wonderful day, everybody. All right. Bye.